Ripping, pulling out. Yeah, say it in Korean.
Right.
Like,
see, I knew you wouldn't.
Sometimes if you want to, like, you need to figure out how to
speak,
how to melt butter.
I mean, you could, like he always, you can say whatever.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but at the same time, I can say whatever.
So check it out, right? If you have butter, right, and
what kind of butter?
Like stick butter, right, and you needed to soften it to spread it on your bagel. What technique do you use? How do you? I mean to ask you this. Like, I'm really like weighing on it.
I don't do that.
If you need to soften the butter so you can spread it on the bagel.
Wherever I go to buy it, that's how they do it.
Nah, but what if it was your house?
Yeah, we don't do that.
You don't eat bagels?
I don't make nothing soft in my house.
Pause. He like everything hard. He
only hard?
He likes everything hard.
Not necessarily me myself.
Bricked up all day. Like, I live in a brick house, nigga. I'm the third little pig.
I'm the third little piggy. I'm gonna fuck with them bricks.
I'm dead, yo.
Yeah.
Man, so you're not spreading hard butter on your bagels. All right, cool.
I got the can't believe it's not butter spray for that.
Oh, you got spray butter?
Yeah. All types of chemicals.
No, spray butter is some fat shit.
Crazy.
Spray butter, nigga.
Yo, spray. It's spray?
No, nigga.
You said spread.
No, nah. You say neither nor.
Yo, if you
my bagels come pause buttered already.
If you spraying butter on shit, bro,
Some pre-buttered bagel.
if you got a can of butter that has a nozzle, that's
not aerosol spray.
That's some fat shit. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen that. I really, because I ain't had my country crock. So I had
this nigga keep nickel bags of lotion for when you want to beat off in public.
I mean, look, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey, yo.
BRB.
10 seconds later.
10 seconds later.
Hella relaxed.
Look. If I could in 10 seconds. I'm about to say, that's actually impressive.
It's a superpower.
Like, shit.
Oh, man.
I would tell everybody. I bet you can.
I bet you I win.
I bet you I win. Yo, now I see something on Facebook. They was talking about falling asleep competition. Like,
hey, yo.
Like, yo, I be knocked the fuck
I'm
out.
going to sleep. Ain't no fall asleep.
Nah, but like, you know how, because people be like, I feel like especially at a certain age, I hear people complain about having difficulty falling asleep. Like, yo, last night I couldn't fall asleep. I be like, shit.
See how many?
Not me.
Yeah.
I be knocked the fuck. My kids I don't be knowing what the fuck happened.
After about 4 or 5 L's, I'll be ready to go to sleep.
Yo,
no, listen.
I wake up in the morning and hear about a whole bunch of shit that happened last night that I missed.
This is what I do every day after work. After I eat my dinner.
After he has his supper.
If I have my dinner, I'll go out back, have me a smoke, and I will flip through for like 30, 45 minutes to find something to watch. And then in the first 5 minutes, I'm asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm asleep. Yeah.
Real niggas fall asleep, you heard?
Quick.
And real niggas,
Nervous?
I
got a warrant.
Welcome. And what episode are we on, Fleas?
223.
224.
224. Episode 224 of the podcast. I am Scoop, here with the homies, Miguelito, McFly.
I think I fucked up the count.
You think?
My brother Truth ain't never ever told a lie.
That's cap already.
And shout out to Soda Don Dada, who's taking another PTO day.
What's up with all this PT? Can I get PTO?
Pause.
Can you get the P? Yeah, but shout out to Soul, man. Can't wait to have you back. Have you biking the bike. How y'all feeling, man?
I'm chilling.
You good?
Yeah,
Good,
I'm
man.
chilling.
Been cutting hairs.
Nigga, no.
Yo, you making eye contact with niggas when you shape up your mustache?
Only you.
Cause yo, word up.
This nigga be staring straight in my eyeball.
That's wrong. I be having my eyes closed.
No.
And then I open my eyes and this
nigga
nigga's
be
looking right at me.
No,
and
this
shit.
nigga be coming to the shop with his eye painted on his eyelids. So when his eyes closed, it look like he's still
He
open.
look like he's still awake.
Yeah.
Nah, B.
This nigga be wearing lip gloss.
He be wearing lip gloss. It's crazy.
We was lightweight roasting you in the comments today. Yeah.
A word?
Yeah.
He was ignoring it
Yeah.
Niggas was roasting me?
Yeah.
For what?
for shaping up niggas' mustache and looking them in the eyes.
A word?
Grabbing him by the lip though.
Oh yeah. You
I only do that to you.
You gotta hold him. You gotta hold him steady. You know, he be like, go like this.
Watch how Scoop come in with the Joe Budden chin strap next week.
And he be like, go like there.
I'm saying, other people ask you to hold your head up. Pause. That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
I'm just look up, nigga.
It's been so long since I went to another barber. I don't know what they say, man.
Go.
All I know is
No.
all I know is go like this.
Go. That's somebody else.
You would be heartbroken.
No, the fuck I won't.
What?
Yeah, somebody else be in line with.
I'm your only customer.
Somebody else be in line with $50 ready.
That's how much you $50. You told me it was $100 this whole time.
Nah, I would.
That's crazy.
Only you, nigga. I only charge True 50.
I've been paying double this whole
So you only
fucking
charge me
time.
$99.
Cause you come through with 2
I've been
cuts.
paying double for my haircut this whole time. It's crazy.
Listen.
Well, so be it.
So be it. Disrespectful, man.
I'll give you a free cut. You want a free one?
Haircut.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna cut your beard off too.
Like you did your own?
Yeah, it's coming back. Pause.
Nigga gave himself the motherfucking baby bottom.
Nah,
face.
cause I had to get low real quick.
I peeped. You ain't want to end up taking selfies and shit.
You say babyface Michael.
Babyface Michael in the gang.
Hey, we're looking for some guy with a beard, gray in it.
This nigga with the gray. That nigga was real self-conscious about the gray.
Nah, that's
Bro,
what
you're 50 years old. It's okay, G. God damn.
watch how young you look with no beard.
Look.
I'm gonna leave you with just this.
Just the grays?
Nah, just this.
I got grays in my shit. And I'm just holding it down. Holding
Pause.
it
You
down.
got what in your what?
I'm holding it down.
Hey, yo.
POP.
I'm gonna give him this shit like this, the handlebar shit. Black Hulk Hogan.
Yo, brother.
What is that? Hood Hogan.
He
Y'all see that?
shit. He was like, brother, when you're in the hood, brother.
But I had that shit wild skinny pause all the way.
Right.
Yeah, that is.
I'm gonna make a question mark out of this shit.
No, hey, look, just go here. Don't connect the chin and just go
All right,
straight.
so if y'all haven't noticed,
Give me the Hugh Jackman.
it's been a slow news week. So
If y'all haven't noticed,
so we really don't have any topics.
it's what you call freestyling.
Nah, off the tizzy.
Pause.
So I feel like the reason, or one of the reasons why it hasn't really been a lot to talk about in our culture this week. Like we talked about Jim Jones and Cam for like 2 weeks in a row and shit. Like, and then we got a new president. And I feel like that really dominated the news cycle this week.
Oh, you all got a new president. He been my president.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well, the country got a new president, and because along with that, there's been a little bit of controversy. Well, a lot of controversy, you know. But as far as hip hop is concerned, the first nigga I seen him talking about was Snoop. So everybody was up in arms saying that Snoop was performing at the inauguration, and video footage surfaced from what was that? Was that? When was the
8 years ago?
2016? Was that when he won before?
8 years ago.
Yeah, okay, 8 years ago. So 2016, Snoop was saying y'all jigaboos if y'all perform
No, he was
at
talking to you.
inauguration. He definitely wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, he wasn't talking to me.
He would have been like, y'all.
What?
And yeah, so they say he performed at the inauguration. I've heard like mixed stories about this. Like, I don't really know, exactly what happened. Snoop ain't said shit. Snoop been quiet. Like, that nigga's Instagram though. He one of them niggas that be posting a lot of memes and shit on his page and reels and.
Watch this.
Commercial break. Level up your midweek at Nerd Wednesdays. Join us for cash prize video game tournaments, karaoke, live performances, unique food and clothing vendors, door prizes, raffles, and unbeatable networking opportunities to grow your small business. Follow us on all platforms and visit for upcoming events and ticket discounts. Forget normal Wednesdays, make them epic at Nerd Wednesdays. So, Truth, what you know about what Snoop did?
I'm a little disappointed.
Why? Tell me why you disappointed.
Because, I mean, Snoop is like one of my favorite rappers all time. Mm-hmm. So he might actually lose his spot on my list.
Because why?
Because I feel like sometimes we can talk out of turn. And I feel like the entertainment industry is really good for doing exactly what they just did to Snoop Dogg. For you to really be holding because you done took a certain amount of money, and for you to go on somewhere and say what you not gonna do, I think they really enjoy making you do what you said you wouldn't do. And I think that's what this is the case of, is especially when you look at between the first inauguration and now, he acquired Death Row. So now I took it as the motherfuckers that helped you acquire Death Row was like, yeah, nigga, but we're gonna make you do what you said you wouldn't do. I seen it happen with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart said, I'm already established. There's no need for me to put on a dress. I've been in all these movies. I get paid this amount. I don't need to put on the dress.
And then he did?
And then went on Saturday Night Live and they dressed him up as a little Spanish girl. So it's like, we've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's, what Snoop, I don't think he necessarily wanted to, but I think at the point to where he was obligated to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is something he wanted to do. And it wasn't, I don't believe it was the inauguration itself. I think it was like a pre-inauguration party or some kind of event, but nevertheless associated with.
I'm reading about it right now as you're talking.
You not read?
Yeah, a little bit. Because that was so I saw Stephen A. Smith commented and was like, I talked to Snoop, and the event he performed at wasn't a Trump inaugural event or inauguration event. It was something about some cryptocurrency or crypto.com or the fuck, a crypto event. But now this article that I'm reading right here, the headline says Snoop Dogg under fire for performance at crypto event celebrating Trump inauguration.
Right.
So
one way or another, you was celebrating Trump getting inaugurated.
Because Stephen A. Smith says something to the degree of Snoop, whoever the owner of this crypto or the organizer of this crypto event, that person and Snoop have a strong relationship based off of things that person has done for Snoop in the past, and basically was trying to downplay that this was about Trump in any way. Stephen A. Smith was. So, but like I said, the headline says what the headline says. I mean, how does Snoop rebound from this? What could he possibly say to make this okay? Is there anything he could say?
Keep it moving.
Yeah, his best bet is to not say anything and just keep it moving.
That nigga going. He gonna pull a Drake and sue niggas for defamation and shit?
No, because I think his image is solidified enough, and I think his PR team already understood what the fallout could be and already had a contingency plan for whatever fallout he might have gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think he did it?
Because of what I said. Because
you think they made him do it?
Yeah. Like you said, it was somebody he done helped him, because it wasn't just him. There was, and see, I think he's the front for Death Row, honestly, because it was like an investment firm that helped him acquire Death Row. Mm-hmm. So this is what we did for you. Now we need you to do something for us. And because we write checks, we enjoy making motherfuckers do. It was what the Diddy shit. It's not necessarily that I'm getting off on any type of thing other than getting people to do what they don't really want to do.
Power.
That's a power trip. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So you just got to be careful when you say what you're not gonna do, and then who you taking money from.
You saw, well, I know you saw it, but I mean, people don't know. But Nelly had a conversation with Willie D. Willie D of the Ghetto Boys.
I mean, that's y'all.
Listen, he OG, but
I want to keep saying it.
It's his name, bro.
William, nigga.
He said William what?
William.
Bill William.
Just because he has the initial D in his name, that makes it a
No, that's both of them together.
Willie and D.
Hey yo.
All right, so Willie D of the Ghetto Boys, a legend in our culture, in our culture. I don't know about yours,
Yeah, nah,
but
I don't float that way.
so Heavy D not a legend either.
Hey yo. Pause.
It's a legend in every hood in America.
I mean, in my house,
You a legend at home?
I mean, something like it.
Okay.
So Willie D and Nelly having a conversation about it, and Nelly, because Nelly's performing. See, now I didn't see the details of why or what event Nelly was performing at. Was that directly at the inauguration, or what was it like?
Some same, I think same type shit, like something to do with celebrating Trump getting elected or in office or whatever.
Let me see.
I don't think he was at the inauguration.
Nelly defends performing at Trump inauguration.
Nobody asked you.
Well, nah. Willie D asked him.
Willie D, I see.
Oh,
But regardless of anybody's,
I don't have no connection to Willie D.
Oh no.
regardless of anybody's position,
Okay. See what you did there.
I think what them two did was nah,
You can't be serious at all.
Nah, he burying himself.
God damn.
He's in position, pause.
no.
What them two did together.
But respectfully, like if you know Willie D's platform, he's very like pro-black,
Like Killer Mike type.
yeah. So the fact that
Dr. Umar.
Not quite Umar.
Oh, okay.
More Killer Mike.
yeah,
But go ahead.
but I feel like Nelly didn't back down, and I actually respect him regardless of whatever.
He looked at me.
My bad.
But he didn't shy away.
No, he didn't.
He didn't shy away from it, and he doubled down on, his point of like nobody else has offered me money. You know what I'm saying? This is the first. It really comes down to the same reason why Ice Cube can put Mac 10 and Dub C together.
I don't know what you mean.
Because Mac 10 is a blood and Dub C is a
Oh, but
Crip.
I know Mac 10 don't fuck with Ice Cube at this point, but you mean?
I mean, at this point, back in the day, because it really comes down to money. Like, who has the money? Who's really trying to pay
Basically,
me?
these niggas got a price.
I mean, everybody does.
Nah.
Depending on what we talking about, right?
Yeah, I guess you say that.
Yeah, everybody got a price depending on what we talking
I'm
about.
performing at the Trump inauguration. You give me nigga, what, 20 bands? I'm good.
Yeah, I give you $200
Yeah, give me pay for the trip and give me 500
in a Slurpee.
and not in the eighth.
In
an eighth.
Some of that.
Yeah,
I know what y'all
that
growing.
Trump runts.
Right. Trump runs. And think about the market that next week.
Nah, it's already out.
Oh yeah.
Bring off the Trump runs.
Yo, wasn't there some a coin that came out, a Trump coin or some shit like that he got inaugurated, but then like the price went up, but then it like dropped.
Oh nah, yeah.
Some shit happened, like
and niggas got in trouble for that shit.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, because they said that they knew it was gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they said that Trump told his people to sell the shit. That nigga's a motherfucker. But so Nelly, what he said was, because you kind of like started talking about it, but we didn't get in detail. Like he said that he's performing for The Office. Like that was his defense was like, I'm not performing because Trump hired me to do this. The office of the president of the United States,
Right.
So regardless of who is in there in that seat, that's who hired me to do this, and that's why I'm doing it. Because I am a proud, American or whatever. That was his defense. And then Willie D said to him, well, what do you say to a critic that says to you that you're performing for a white supremacist? And Nelly's response was, I would say, show me where he's a white supremacist, because I don't see that. I need to hear how he's a white supremacist.
Think nothing close to he's a white supremacist.
No. Trump doesn't like broke people.
He don't care if you're black or white. Yeah.
That's it. He doesn't like broke people. He doesn't like anybody, especially if you're broke. That's it.
Watch something happen to Diddy. Trump gonna get him pardoned.
I mean,
yo, Trump
keep it real.
He pardoned Kodak Black,
but
so
nigga,
like
I mean,
like
he's on the Epstein list, so he's
Kodak.
No,
Trump.
Yeah. So,
but yo,
so he just let niggas free.
I saw he pardoned some niggas.
The Silk Road nigga.
Yeah, the Silk Road nigga. I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
I googled it.
I mean, I knew it from the drug side. Not that I purchased anything off of there, but I just knew it from the drug side. But you know, it was
getting money.
Really deep dark web where you could really just buy anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what people are up in arms at.
That nigga had like a life sentence.
40 to life. 40 to life, but still
in the federal prison.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, we fall victim to like what we're told to be up in arms about, because I've talked about this before on the pod. Like, I have a song called Black Trump. Hella rappers used to listen. Hella rappers have, you know what I'm saying, he was heavy in the black community, but at some point the media told us we're not supposed to like him anymore. And then
yeah, he did.
That's fine, but I get that, but look at the list of people that Joe Biden pardoned before he left.
That shit been gone.
Yeah, we ain't been living off that shit.
Affirmative action been gone. It was some other shit. I know what you're talking about though.
Listen, listen.
It was some
there's
yeah. That's what it was.
What I'm saying is there's difference between facts and truth, right? In the way that you can have as many facts as you want to support your argument on either side of the argument. That's the whole point of argument. But I think when it comes to truth, it's just like he plays the game the same exact way as everybody else plays the game, but we're just told to enjoy or not enjoy the way those people do things.
Or ignore.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I agree, you know, with some of that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gonna see. We gonna see what's gonna happen.
Nigga, he made it niggas and bitches again.
Yeah.
Male, female. That's that.
Right,
but he can't, what I'm saying is he can't, none of these people are making anything. It's what we accept or not accept.
Exactly.
All right, so we don't well, you said Snoop is no longer going to, or he might not be on your top rapper list anymore because the backpedaling.
Yeah.
You don't feel no type of way about Nelly? Never felt no type of way about him to begin with?
I mean, we talked about that before on like the aspect of people selling their soul in the industry. So if it's something you said you was willing to do, is that really selling your soul? So if you're okay with this morally, who am I to tell you it's fucked up? That's something I wouldn't do. But how can I be mad at you for some shit that you came in the game saying I'll do just about anything for some money? You know what I'm saying? I can't be. Is that really being a sellout? You didn't sell me short. You didn't sell yourself short. So
if it's something that
Somebody
we kind of
sold you short.
Oh man. All right, so
I really don't give a fuck. Good for him. Get a bag. I don't care.
yeah.
You still Snoop, nigga.
No. It's not about the money part. It's about because see, it's really some man shit. No, yeah, it's the man shit. It's the shit about a man. Yeah, if Snoop would have said like I'm about this bread, I'm about to do a show for whoever finna pay me, that's fine. But you stood on some shit as a man, and as a man, all you really have in this world is your word, who you say you are.
He's just like us, yo. He human. But I'm not saying us in particular. I'm saying like he might have felt like he could ride that wave while it was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, fuck this nigga. He ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Now, you know what I'm saying, 8 years later, he might feel different. You know what I'm saying? He might have changed his mind. And, you know what I'm saying, who are we to say that he's wrong for, you know what I'm saying, performing for whoever he performed for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he chooses to do. But at the same time, the same way I be saying, you can say what you want, I can say what I want. Who's to say he's wrong? But you could feel the way you want to feel.
Right,
you know
right.
Like if he's not in your top, you know what I'm saying, 8, 10 rappers, whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? But like all jokes aside, of my eyes, I don't give a fuck. If he want to perform for the niggas, then so be it. Whether he do it for the office, for him at the White House, whatever he want, that's what he.
Well, what about the contradiction though? That part.
Nah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
I feel him on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's like Jay-Z. That's like Jay-Z going on a campaign against drugs. Like your whole career was.
Or T.I. going on Crime Stoppers.
Hey, yo.
I don't know.
Hey, listen.
First it was a game. Now T.I. gonna get at this nigga.
But that's my point. Like you
What, that T.I. gonna fuck him?
No. I'm just saying that you stood on some shit as a man,
Yo.
and then you backpedaling for some bread.
Yeah.
Purposely calling in the mic.
Bullshit.
Oh man, you was that kid in school?
Wait, you was a kid in school?
He was. I hope that we all were. He wasn't. Was it Billy Madison? Is that movie?
Nigga was 23 in 11th grade.
11.
Yeah.
He was 33 in 11th grade.
All right. So Chris Brown.
Who?
Chris Breezy.
Oh, that dude.
Today I just saw the report that he is suing Warner Brothers. It's a defamation lawsuit because they put out a documentary about him, and it has some claims, you know, some grape claims in the documentary that he did some things, and he's suing for $500 million.
Damn.
Now, yeah. So I saw a few things like people talking about this because they was like, you know, Drake suing niggas, you know, Chris Breezy suing.
He opened the door. Yeah. Niggas about to start suing left and right. I'm about to sue you.
For what?
All that bread you owe me for these beats, nigga.
What beats?
What beats? All right.
We was co-producing.
Co-produce these nuts. Nigga, go grab 40 now on all streaming platforms. Make this nigga a couple more dollars so I can sue him for some more.
Yeah, we co-produced 40.
Co-produced.
Nah, we didn't co-produce 40. I kept that as is. But yeah, so I just feel like the bigger picture in like the Chris Brown thing, or what makes this important to me, is that their allegations, like, you know, all right, we live in a world where if you're accused of certain things, especially as like a black man, if you're accused of certain things, even if you're acquitted, it remains on your jacket. Or even
public jacket.
Yeah. Public perception. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
if you get accused of that, nigga, whether you innocent or not, just like with the Diddy shit, we don't know.
Exactly.
You accused of shit, hey, that's what you are.
Diddy could get acquitted of this shit, and he's going to forever be seen
Freak
as
boy, you know
forever. So, that to me is the bigger issue. What? The big thing to me is that. No, nothing.
Yeah, you just be trying at this point. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but you be reaching.
Now, what grinds my gears? Nah. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that sounds like
this nigga got one.
we going to the jar.
A pack of crack. Hey. A 30 ball in it.
Yeah, look. Yo, that's good for an hour at Playhouse. You see me?
You could probably get married for $30.
You get $1. You get $1. You get $1. Ball it up. Shoot you $1.
Yo, this nigga.
Oh man.
You don't be giving them $1 just to go away?
I don't give nobody nothing. I don't be going to those establishments.
You lying.
You know what I'm saying? But what about that? How do y'all feel about that part? About like how when you're accused of something, because I think that's what Chris Brown is suing about, because it's not something that he was convicted of. You know, but they mentioned it in this documentary, and that I feel like can be seen as defamation, even just highlighting the fact that he was accused of something.
Right. I think that's detrimental to his future earnings. Because like you said, it's going to be on your public jacket. Companies going to be scared to fuck with you now because they think like, oh, well, he was accused of it once. He beat it. Don't mean he won't do it again.
That's the part. It's the money part. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know, and the fucked up part is the company could be right in doing that. The reason why they're right in doing that is because of the public perception. You feel me? Because if I own this company and you're endorsing my product, now these people who feel a way about you don't want to support my company. And it just trickles down. You feel me? Is trickle down crazy?
I mean,
that's yeah. I got a story.
I don't know. You got pause just in case.
Right.
You know,
So
I woke up this morning and then pause.
A while ago,
you woke up
before some people just really have bad luck. Alec Baldwin, prior to killing a bitch, had a altercation with his daughter, and at the time he was on 30 Rock, and he was on something else too. But he was like, yo, the newspaper that's publishing the story about me cussing my daughter out is also owned by the company that owns 30 Rock. So they're promoting me positively on this channel and then negatively promoting me on this channel because no matter what happens in the end, they make money. So I think this may be a case of that. So it really doesn't matter. Like, I think artists are getting smarter to say, let me sue you for an obscene amount of money. I have enough liquid to take you to litigation for long enough to maybe you settle for like 10 to 20% of what I'm suing.
Is that the same case with Drake though, huh?
You have enough what?
Money for litigation. Liquid.
Nah, you had to say all that. That's
liquid.
Like, you gotta be liquid.
Right.
How liquid are you?
Right. No, because
it's not for you to know.
But I'm saying the lawyer's not going to get paid off assets
at all.
He wants the lawyer wants
liquid and assets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got you.
Yeah.
Gotta have some assets out here. Stay liquid.
Yo.
And that's true, actually.
I mean, look, shit. I wouldn't lie. You know, I'll be with truth.
You pimping?
With the F. Pimping? Nah. Nah, I don't do that.
You don't be hitting them with the ism?
I'm not gifted in those areas of
I'm not gifted in those areas. Wow.
I wasn't blessed in those.
Hey, yo, pause.
Yo, so I don't know, man. I mean, you know, we'll see how this materializes. It's relatively new news. You know what I'm saying? This case or whatever. But $500 million is a lot of money.
I mean, not to them.
I'm just saying. In reality, $500 million is a lot of money. I'll go fuck how you slice it. $500 million. That's a $500 million. A lot of money.
So
you $500 million, you don't got to work no more ever.
If he don't settle, and if he doesn't settle and get any money, that means they have evidence
that it was true.
Wait. You said if they settle what?
If the case goes away and he doesn't settle out of court, that means they have evidence.
That means like it's not.
I thought you said if he settled.
No, if
you don't get no money out of it.
Yeah, if he settles, then they don't have nothing, and they're just not going to pay his $500 million. But if they don't settle,
or he doesn't want to risk
right.
the time and effort that's going to take to get $500 million. It's like I'll take this 50.
Because that's the whole thing about suing somebody. I said this. I feel like last week or the week before that. It's just if they have longer money than you, there's you can't win. Yeah.
All right, so
allegedly.
Recently, there was an interview that dropped with one of my favorite rappers of all time, Beanie Siegel.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rod Digger.
Shout out to Rod Digger.
Nah, you said you're of all time.
Yo, Rod Digger's incredible, bro. No, Dirty Harriet albums. You wasn't listening to shit like that.
Nah, I wasn't.
Nah, I know. I was.
Yeah, I was in the county. Nigga.
Yo, Dirty Harriet album, like punchlines and shit like that. Her shit was like that. But anyway, and she's from Jersey.
Listen, hot take though.
Hot take.
Rod Digger was the best rapper in Flip Mode.
Outside of Busta.
Better than Busta.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
Busta, she had more bars than Busta.
I mean, she had she had more punchlines, but like overall rapper, I don't know.
Yeah, you
know. Also, was nice. Not as nice as Rod Digger, but Baby Sham that was in Flip Mode was nice. Shit, Rock Marcy was in Flip Mode.
Hey, listen, I take that back. Rock Marcy kind of might be
that's the best rapper to ever be.
Right. Best rapper from Marcy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Marcy the best rapper to ever be on Flip Mode, including Busta Rhymes.
But Rod Digger was nice. But Beanie Siegel did an interview recently with I forget the platform's what it's called.
I seen it broken down like about
Clips.
4 minutes.
Yeah. I spent some time today watching them. The one that was that entered our group chat was where Bean said that Jay. The headline says that Beans talks about Jay overshadowing him. Truth, you put that in the chat. What do you know about that?
I mean, just basically the same clips that y'all seen. Mm-hmm. Him talking about, his feeling, or he was asked a question, because I think that's what happens a lot right now with social media is a motherfucker get asked a question and then the tag be some hot take shit, and then the way the person answers isn't necessarily how the tag said.
So what was he asked?
Clickbait.
What was he asked?
He was asked, does he feel like Jay purposely overshadowed him or purposely held him back from the stardom that he could have had? And he opened up his statement with basically that he had no animosity towards Jay. He had no ill will towards Jay. So that just lets you know like where he stands about it. But me personally, I didn't care how he answered, because you could just look at history and look at Rockefeller, and you could tell Jay was not about to let nobody on that label outshine him. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Beans at the time had the opportunity to become the best rapper in Rockefeller, but then something happened, and we are led to believe it was Jay-Z, but I feel like it was himself as a human.
So some of the details that he spoke about when he answered that question was that he did find it peculiar that every time he dropped, Jay-Z dropped either right before him or right after him, and he was like, look, if I drop my album and Jay dropped his like a month later, you feel me? He's like, he ain't really give me an opportunity to like shine, you know what I'm saying? And if you a kid, you got $20 and you in the store to buy a CD, because they was buying CDs at that time, and you got Beanie Siegel CD, you got Jay-Z CD to buy. He was like, you gonna buy Jay-Z? He was like, he was the, that guy in our label, or on our team. So he did find it odd. I mean, again, like you said, he said he don't hold no animosity. He didn't look at it, or at this point in his life, he doesn't look back at it and say, He doesn't look back at that time and feel like they were purposely trying to stifle his success, which tells me that at that time he might have felt that way. You know what I mean? There's a lot, man. Like when you look at that era, because even before that interview, or before I watched that interview, recently I've been taking time and listening to a particular session when State Property, before they even called State Property, when it was Beans, Chris, Free, Oskino and Sparks, Neef was there too. They went to Flex to bomb on Nas. Huh?
Everybody but PD Crack?
This is before PD Crack. Like, I never heard of PD Crack at that time. You feel me? Like, PD Crack was when they was State Property.
That's the only person missing. Yeah.
Yeah, but so they was just Rockefeller. Yeah. You feel me? And they was bombing on Nas and D Block. That was from a mixtape I had called Rock vs. D Block back then. I fucking played the hell out of that shit. But I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, damn. Because Oskino, you watch an Oskino interview right now, Oskino would be like, yo, we went to war for this nigga Hove. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, like, we ain't had no beef with Nas. Like, Nas one of my favorite rappers. But he going at the big homie. Oh, we got our pens, you know what I'm saying? And if you listen to this shit, they was bombing, and it was like a lyrical slaughter of. I mean, it wasn't all that Nas. It was Nas and D Block, basically. Whoever was the enemies of Rockefeller at that time. But them niggas, the way they was rapping, the style they was using, it could have been way more major than what it was. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that right there could have been the spark that really catapulted them into another plane. You feel me? Like, their style, because like their style exists in Philly now. Like Philly rappers have a specific style. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a Philly rap style that niggas don't really talk about that much. But the way, like, even with just the whole like you rapping and your homies know your verse, so they like chiming in with the ad libs and they know they finishing your bars for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like that whole energy, that the DVD Philly rapper energy. You feel me? And this was really kind of before that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, wow, like they really started something, and niggas like Meek kind of like took it to another level. You know what I'm saying? So that just takes me back to that interview with like Bean saying like Jay would drop when he, you know what I mean? Like how would you feel if like, especially now, 2025, Jay-Z, billionaire, Beyonce, all this shit, NFL, all this shit, and you opening up a food truck, trying to like make ends meet. And shout out to Beanie Siegel. You feel me? Like, cause yo, I would love to talk to you on this platform.
So
like
now you don't think, not to cut you off, but now you don't think that whatchamacallit gave him $50 million?
Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
he probably gave him $1 million.
Yeah, I don't know what.
No, but I feel like at the time you said he might not have gave him the amount of money he said he gave him, but he broke him off with something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it seemed that was a very weird situation because it was like the talk came out that he gave him this money, and then next thing you know, like Beans and Free are posting all these like reels and shit with like cash. And
I mean, that's when Beans got. I mean, Freeway got the little diamond where he got the diamond somewhere.
Beard,
yeah,
niggas wearing the Union 4s, gallery this and gallery that. Like niggas was dressing different, acting different. So
right.
that was
some bread, but it wasn't no $50 million.
That was strange, Joe. But I just look at this whole situation like, damn, like not even just Beans. I mean, Beans especially because he was the best out of that crew.
Proper, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was that guy. Like, he's the one that can go. Beans to me, you know, is like a Cam.
So
it's like a whole
look. I mean, look at that. Look at that whole time period. Because I feel like some people had different parts of the formula. So I think the East Coast always had the lyricism because it's where it originated. But I think like down south with Cash Money and No Limit, they had the business model because that's really what Rockefeller was chasing, because it was a time period, maybe a 2 or 3, maybe even 4-year period where somebody from Cash Money and No Limit was dropping every month. And that was the whole point of it. It's like, you're not mad that I'm dropping a month after you because you're going to have a couple verses on my album, which is going to promote people listening to my album. And then Mikey's going to drop, and me and you going to do verses on Mikey's album. And that's going to, our fame is going to promote his album sales, but then people are trying to hear what we're going, like, it's a cycle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Rockefeller sort of missed out on. So
it's funny. I saw an interview recently with Master P, and they asked him, they said, yo, P, like what did you bring to hip hop? Like what is it that you think, well, no, he didn't say you, he said the South. He said, what did the South bring to hip hop? And he was like, we brought the money. He said, we brought the money to hip hop. He's like, man, look, when I was coming up and I just was, hustling and doing what I had to do and flipping my money independently with the labels, and then I came to New York and was seeing like some of these my peers and how they was doing, and they wasn't doing how we was doing. You feel me? Financially, niggas you was seeing on Rap City and on TV and shit that was popping to us, but they wasn't financially secure. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because they was running their business in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like down south, they was running it like the drug game, like the way they
selling by themselves. They didn't need a label.
Yeah, exactly.
Independent.
And But you know that says a whole lot about culture in general, though. The black culture in the South compared to the North, and you know what I'm saying? Like they, you know, they got a different level of support down there. I don't care if it's a rap label or the mom and pop chicken spot down the block. You know what I mean? Not down the way. It's different down there how they get it, how they support, how we support ourselves compared to up here where it's competition. You know what I'm saying? Everything's competition. So, yeah. Oh, but to stay on Beanie Siegel topic, because also in that interview, I think Mike will find this one interesting because you've spoken about this on the pod a couple of times. Matter of fact, I quoted what Daylight said that the battle between Wayne and Kendrick would be, because I said that Wayne would say the red beam on your head, that's the a K dot, or put the beam on the Drake as a K dot, and Kendrick would say, you the reason why all of our people is on lean. And I done watched that clip mad times, because when I said that, Mike was like, psh, Wayne was, that nigga introduced me to the lean, right? You always make that designation because you from this area, and Beans being, you know, we right outside of Philly. So,
pancakes and syrup.
So Beans was talking about how when they first heard about niggas in like Houston and other places in the South drinking syrup, they was like, oh, they ain't think nobody besides them did it. They ain't think nobody. He was like, that shit been in Philly since the 60s. That nigga went through the whole list. I don't know if you saw that clip, but he went through the whole list of the different types of syrup they was, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They was drinking, different names they had for it. And how they didn't mix it with their soda. He was like, they drank that shit straight as compared. He said the first time, so he did a song called Purple Rain on the Becoming album with Bun B. And he said, they had a session, and that was the first time he seen niggas mixing it with their soda and shit. You know what I mean? And it was just a different vibe. But I just knew you would find that interesting because you spoke about it on the pod.
Bro, it was like that shit was yesterday. That's what I'm saying. In Philly, they used to call it pancakes and syrup. You take Xanax and drink promethazine. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing, promoting it, but I was doing that shit 96, 97.
You old as shit.
Yeah, nigga, I am. Hey, yo.
It's funny because you mentioned the pancakes and syrup. Beans was saying that a lot of these kids nowadays be thinking that they high off of the syrup, but they be taking so many pills that they don't even be like, it don't even be that.
Cause that's how it start with the
No, fuck it all, but both of the motherfuckers is they opioids. So
yeah, they both the same shit.
You talking about?
That's what I'm saying. It starts with something, and so for some people it's syrup, and then it turned into pills, or some people's pills. And I don't see people going from pills to syrup. You go from syrup to pills to
Is it syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
You said syrup just now.
Because on the bottle it says syrup. That's why
it's a syrup. Syrup.
No.
How you pronounce it?
Maple syrup.
What you got, yo?
Ketamine. This nigga. Yo.
Uncut. Nigga said uncut.
Niggas be cutting through a Robitussin.
Got some NyQuil.
Niggas had a program at the crib. Uncut. It's that DM. You got that DM.
You got that DM.
You got that direct message.
Direct message.
Man.
Yeah, that nigga said I got some program. He got prescribed some about the.
That's funny.
They gave him pills. You ever? It ain't never gave you promethazine pills.
Nah.
Yeah, they gave me them shits. I'm like, what's I supposed to melt these down or something?
No, nah. Look,
smoke them motherfuckers. That's what they want you to do.
Yo, I had a piss test for
gel.
Look, I had a piss test for a job. This back when I used to smoke weed, and I had Shorty
yesterday.
I had Shorty pee for me.
Yo, you had a Shorty pee.
They said he was pregnant.
Yeah.
That's an urban legend, right?
His pH was way off.
Nah, her shit was but anyway.
No, for a man, nigga.
Yeah, but she
they tested you for a man,
and they found the pro meth in her joint.
Like how you done got a motherfucker to piss clean for you, and they on drugs, and they on drugs.
But it was like
because you was sick.
Yeah, it was some real
Right.
So I told the people at the job, I was like, yo, I took some of Shorty medicine. I had a cough. You know what I mean? It was like, is it prescribed to you?
That nigga guy.
I didn't get that job. I didn't get that job at all.
That nigga.
Yo, out of all,
Wait,
out
you
of
got
all
a chick to pee for you and you pee.
yo, to make it even worse, out of all the piss tests I ever passed in my life,
regularly?
No, not regularly. I've never peed for myself, right? Right? But check it.
That's crazy.
Check it. The one time that I did was in this same stretch. Like I was unemployed and I was trying to get these jobs. So the one I think it was before that one. Somebody was like, "Yo, go to GNC. You can get the drink. You can get the drink from GNC. It's gonna clean." Failed doing that. That was the one time I peed for myself, and then I was like, "All right, well, fuck it. This next one, I'm gonna have Shorty." And then
with the nice and shit, it made your pee green.
Bro, listen, hold on.
It was like a plastic bottle.
You just drank it.
Yo,
I think you pour water in it and.
No, listen, I did. It was some cranberry pills or something, like some AZO or something.
Yeah, that's
and hella water. Listen, it was hella water.
Passed?
No, they was like,
diluted.
Yeah, they like, your piss was diluted. I'm like, yes, motherfucker, because I drank a gallon of water
that's what they told me off of that. They said it was diluted. I was like, that was the only, because my whole life working, I always would have somebody, you know what I'm saying, give me some clean piss.
Obviously, you never did.
Like, nigga, I just drink hella water. Shit, what are you talking about?
Nah, nigga. All right, look. Since we are,
I ain't failed though. It just
freestyling. Look. So one time I had this job. I had this job and I got injured.
Somebody wearing a wire on?
That's it. What the fuck is that?
They wearing a wire.
It's a bomb, bro.
The bomb ass weed.
Yo,
Scoop got a 30 bomb in his pocket.
Look, I got injured at the job, and they.
You tried to sue?
Nah, look, they sent me to their doctor. They sent me to their doctor to get
evaluated.
Evaluated. Thank you. And yo, I was like, yo, they gonna try to piss test me. They're gonna try to piss test me because they sent me to their doctor, right? So I got some clean piss, and I talked to.
You was just carrying some.
Yo, it's even worse than that. One of my homeboys that was in the military. One of my homeboys that was in the military. He had a Wizinator.
Yo, fake dick.
It's a fake dick, right? With a bladder. It got a bag on the side. Yeah. It got a bag on the side, and it's. I mean,
his niggas walk around with a fake.
A white one.
Sloshing the nigga
white
piss
one,
around.
Right? Yo, so I'm like, all right, boom. So I put on. I had on my drawers. I had that on top of my drawers, and I put another pair of drawers on top of that in my pants, and went to the doctor. Right. So I get to the doctor. I'm in the the room. They took me to the examination room, and it was like, yeah, we going get undressed.
He was done after that.
She said get undressed. She said get undressed. We're going to do your X-rays in the next room. I'm a young nigga, right? I don't know what to expect. So I'm like, cool, but when they tell you get undressed, they leave the room. So she left the room.
He took the PP off.
I did, nigga. So I took that off. So
he was wearing a PP.
Understand the math here, though. The math. Understand the math.
The math ain't math.
No, understand the math. I had on drawers, that joint, another pair of drawers.
So you had to leave that shit behind.
So yeah, so I took off. So now I took off my drawers and the joint, and I kept my other ones on and balled this shit up in the corner of the room. I balled it up in the corner of the room with my, with the other shit. Boom. So I went to my X-ray. Cool, right to my X-ray, and it was like a joint where you had to like lay on like this table and like turn because it was like.
What kind of job was what job was he trying to get?
He's gonna be an astronaut.
No. I got hurt at work. I got hurt at work already. I got hurt at work, and they sent me to their doctor. Yeah, it was my job. It wasn't to get a job. Nah. So look,
he about to lose the job.
Look, so they did my X-ray shit, right? So now I went back into the regular room. I went back into the.
Your clothes was gone.
Nah. Let me finish my story. Goddamn.
I want to make it better.
Yo. So I get back to the room, and the lady was like, "All right, look, don't get dressed yet. We gonna check your X-ray shit. Don't get dressed. I'll be right back." And I was like, when she left me, I was like, she gonna say, "Don't get dressed." I'm putting this shit back on because they about to piss test me down. I know they gonna now they try to be funny. Oh, don't get dressed because we about to piss test you in this room. So I put the Wizinator back on in the other drawers on top of it. Yeah, they left the room. I was like, boom, boom, right. Put my the little hospital gown, doctor gown joint on. She came back in the room, right? She was like, great. I'm glad you didn't get dressed yet because them X-rays came out blurry. You gotta come back. She said, you gotta come back. You gotta come back and do another set of X-rays. Now, mind you, it's different draws, so that's why I had to take you to math. Because now, you know, when I was on the joint before, my drawers was one color. Now I got different color drawers, and I got a whole white dick in my shit with a piss bag on the side. Bro, and it's an X-ray, so I'm like, they gotta see this shit.
You have a pouch.
Yo, they gotta see this shit.
Yo, what are you wearing right now?
Yo, I went. Yo, I
Why
went.
do you got 2 PPs?
Yo, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I went back to the X-ray shit. Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. I put my clothes on. I left.
Wait, so you took the X-ray with the piss bag
Yes, with the shit on.
Yo, they was like, yeah, nah, we can't. That's why he got hurt.
Yo, I didn't lose my job. Nothing happened. But I'll tell you this though.
I would have wished to get them X-rays
Because I was there. I know, right?
Did you get piss test?
No. No.
Oh, that's for nothing.
No. So, but because I didn't, yo, I was so disappointed when I left.
You failed because they told us.
Yo, when I left, I went to a Wawa and went to the bathroom and
you used the fake dick. You used the fake dick. Yo, I just because he wanted
I had
to.
to empty the joint. I had to make sure that I could.
I didn't give it back to him with the pen. Like, that's
Yo.
yours, yo. Take that.
We said I need my money back.
I didn't use it. I didn't use it. Let me get my bread back.
All right, man.
Oh, man.
But yo, that shit was crazy though, man.
Oh man.
I did an X-ray with an extra joint. The X-ray was extra. Oh man. God damn. So hold on. You said you was talking to somebody at work today,
And they had a Whizzinator.
and they had an extra dick.
Hey yo.
Nah. And you was at work. You was
Yeah,
at
like, what the-
you was at work, and a chick said something to you about
Yeah,
voices. What happened?
yeah. I mean, shit, it is a comedy
was,
show.
it just was.
Right. No, so we be trying to listen to music at work, you know.
Smooth jazz and shit.
Easy listening.
Yeah. And NBA YoungBoy came on.
Oh shit. That's not smooth jazz.
And my homegirl was just like, sometimes this nigga voice just gets on my nerves. So I just typed in a group chat.
Most annoying voices.
Most annoying voices and or you made it more politically correct, most unique voices.
Because there could be unique good and unique bad, right? We can talk about both. You know what I'm saying? Who you got, Fleas? You got any bad voices or voices that just don't? You know what I mean?
Sticky Fingers.
You don't like Sticky Fingers' voice?
Never did.
Wow.
Who? That nigga. I seen that nigga knocked out by a skateboarder. I'm cool, nigga.
That nigga. They said that nigga. What they say? Kodak tried to shoot him with a prop gun.
Yo.
Oh, y'all know that story?
Nah.
Oh, we talking about on the podcast.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, he was. Yo, they said that.
You thought it was a real gun?
Yo, they was somewhere, a trailer or something like that.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, no,
like a movie set or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
or something. And they was beefing or something. And Kodak, they had an argument. Sticky Fingers was trying to school them to some shit. Like, you young niggas, da-da-da-da. And, like, they tussled and Kodak, like, reached in Sticky Fingers' bag and pulled out his gun.
Yo, Sticky was carrying a prop gun?
Because he was like in a movie or some shit. Or,
Hell nah.
Yo, you look it up. I remember we talked about it on the podcast, but it might have been before you was on. It was like early on, but they said the nigga tried to shoot him with a fake gun. I was like, hold on. First of all, if it was a real gun, he was about to shoot the nigga. Like, the story would have been a lot different. The story would have been a lot different. Like, yo, this nigga Kodak shot Sticky. But so you say Sticky Fingers is you don't like his voice?
Yeah, I'm like, that's
The devil's inside of me. Make me ride.
Yeah, he definitely got that weird ass.
it was too extra.
When throw your guns. Yo, when Throw Your Guns came out, Sticky Fingers. Pop, 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 pop. Like,
Once I seen him get knocked out by the white boy, I was like, man,
you just don't like Sticky Fingers in general.
I ain't gonna say I don't like. I used to like.
Once he got knocked out by a white boy, that was way after.
I'm saying Fredro too. I don't like his. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't like Onyx.
Right, that's what it sounds like.
I like 2 songs, but
Slam.
Like Onyx songs.
Yeah.
And which songs are those?
Slam and
Last Days.
Nah, was that shit?
Probably Last Days.
Nah, it was Last Days.
Yeah, Last Days was the joint. That was one of their joints. But damn, 2 Onyx songs. I like Onyx.
I'm America's Nightmare, Young Black and just
Yeah,
don't
give a fuck. That's Last Days. That's that shit.
Time-
Last
yeah.
Days probably the best song.
That's what I'm saying. But if you peep, you know what I'm saying, he was more subdued in that song. It wasn't all.
I sell weed in hell. That's where I'm going. That was inside of me.
Yeah, but it wasn't all screaming and shit like all the. I just wasn't a fan of screaming. But one thing I will say, you know what I'm saying, as somebody who had I don't want to sound crazy when I say this shit, pause, but someone who had an ill voice, Pone. I used to like Pone because, you know what I'm saying, how his voice sounded like he gets, you know what I'm saying, like you listen, you was intrigued by what he was saying because of his voice. You know what I'm saying, and the way he's putting words together.
Send that real to him.
I'm saying that's what's up. Shout out to Pone.
So you said you like his voice?
I'm saying, when you talking about rappers, you know what I'm saying, like he got one of them voices you listen to.
His voice kind of like.
Nah, I don't see.
Shout out to Pone, man. Shout out to Pone.
Yeah.
Who you got? Anybody on either side of the
I mean,
Sugar Free.
No, hell no. No.
You know that nigga Sugar Free.
Sugar.
But I mean, I play like devil's advocate to the whole topic. Like I feel like that is what like one component of hip hop in itself is having a unique voice. You know, because you can go down the list.
Yo, how you pause? You pause at the pause.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes you can just pause.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now they want bait niggas and shit. Well, all right, that's
pause.
what's up. So sometimes you go down
a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You go in a rabbit
But I mean that's the interesting part of hip hop because like you have a unique style, but I think having a unique voice is, you know,
Shit.
another major
Nate Dogg.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all seen Nate Dogg's son? He didn't crash out.
Nate Cat.
He did a record
Recently
about the fires or some shit. Like I gotta smoke.
Oh yeah.
It's like my
yeah.
city on fire, but I'm still going to
smoke. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was Nate Dogg's son. They said.
Can you see this nigga trying to kick down the sunroof door?
Oh, he did crash out. You saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, I ain't see that. I ain't see that. It's some safe shit. Yeah.
The sunroom door, nigga, that shit thick as hell.
Yeah. But so just to stay on topic, like I say this a lot, my favorite rapper to me has a unique voice, but to others may have an annoying voice. You know
Rod
what I'm saying?
Digger.
Yeah, right.
Yo, Rod Digger, yo, we want to interview you in the pod. He won't be here. But you can sit right in his seat, and we gonna give you your flowers, Queen.
You ain't gonna make it to the episode, bro.
Shout out to Rod Digger, man.
Yeah, shout out to Rod Digger. But you
Nah.
talking
It's crazy
you talking
because
about E40,
nah,
y'all?
out of 6 degrees of separation, we do have a connection to Rod Digger.
probably a couple of them.
Like her, Scumbag Rick, right? No, you don't know Scumbag
I
Rick.
know the name. I
Okay,
heard
you
the
don't
name.
really know him like that. Scumbag Rick is one of the homies. He's a dope MC, and he does records with Young Z. Young Z was in the
Outsiders,
Outsiders,
yep.
who was married to Rod Digger. No, he wasn't
No.
white. Oh, Scumbag Rick is white. Yeah, shout out to Scumbag Rick. My bad. So, annoying voices. Well, unique voices on both sides of the coin. I got one. West.
Wow.
Unique though.
Yeah, you definitely unique.
Lil Wayne,
I wouldn't
like
say
hella
annoying.
rappers have unique voices.
You know who voice annoys me? I guess in the way that or annoyed me when I was exposed to it.
Patrick Swayze.
When in the same way that Sticky Fingers probably annoyed Fleas is Keek the Sneak. I couldn't really get with the Keek the Sneak John.
Hey, I can't stand
I couldn't
Mystical.
get. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of people probably did. Me personally, when I heard the voice, I was just like,
That ain't for me.
He definitely a wheelchair
yeah,
homie.
lady wheelchair. Yeah, no,
He
no
a
disrespect to
wheelchair
him
homie.
as an individual, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking from a hip hop consumer standpoint. Well, it wasn't just him.
No.
You know,
that's
pause.
cap.
All right,
That's
not to
cap.
cut you off. You know who? And I don't mean no disrespect when I say it, but you know who voice annoying me now?
Who?
Beans. when I hear him rap songs, I ain't gonna say annoy me.
Nigga sound like Doc
I ain't gonna
Rivers.
say annoy me, but it's not the same songs no more. When you hear
we was talking about it earlier, the AI shit. So so word on the internets, because I haven't seen this substantiated or confirmed, is that Beans is going to release music and use AI to put his own voice on his new music.
See that? Then I give it a pass.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying. Like then I get it because you can't. You know what I'm saying? Just like if it's far fetched, but a person who used to play ball ends up in a wheelchair. If you could tell him like, yo, we give you legs for a day again, you think he wouldn't do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like then I see like using AI to do that shit, but using AI like for you to sound like Ice Cube or something, like that's corny. You know what I'm saying? And for you to sound like Busta Rhymes or whoever.
What if I want to sound like you?
Can't be done. I'm one and only. Especially if Cypher recorded. Damn, I can't even get a recording. That's crazy. I'm talking about me.
Oh yeah, no, you got it.
Yo, Si, you got connect with Beans?
He's coming tomorrow.
Pause.
Wait, hold on. Beans is gonna be here tomorrow? Him and Chris are gonna be here tomorrow? The more you know. The more you know, man. Yeah, definitely. Because I would love to,
Be here?
interview Beans. I mean, I would love to be here. Beans is a legend.
Yeah.
And Chris is a legend. Like I was saying, that fucking Rockefeller freestyle I'm talking about from when it was dissing Jada and them niggas, like Chris verse was crazy.
Chris just did that series with Ryder.
Yeah. Him and Ryder going crazy.
Yeah.
They going crazy. And Chris got new shit. Like look, there's been a lot of talk about how Jay-Z style changed after Chris started rapping with them. They say Jay-Z took a lot from Chris. You feel me? And like, I don't particularly subscribe to it, but I hear how one might feel that way.
Pause.
What? I don't particularly subscribe.
No, Jay-Z took a lot from Lil. Yeah.
That's like an interview with B.J. Armstrong or Jamal Crawford had. Like Jamal Crawford was like, nigga, you did the In and Out Hezzy in 1997 or 93.
B.J. Armstrong?
B.J. Armstrong. And then when you start looking at the 90s, it's like you see spurts of like moves that they're doing now.
All right, you're being way too detailed in here. I thought it was just like. I love you, Sai, but
You gotta connect it. You gotta.
That nigga said, because back in 1990.
Keep it quick. Pause.
I was following you.
He was.
Yeah. I mean, a different podcast, probably.
A different one.
Yeah. We have a hoop podcast. Mikey can't be there.
Yeah, nah, I don't hoop.
You don't hoop?
Nah, I just shoot niggas.
You shoot black people? Black men? That's what that sounds like.
Yo.
Niggas say I shoot niggas. Is that what you?
Nah, I was just playing. I don't do that.
That's crazy. What the black man do to you? Huh?
I'm gonna stab.
Massa?
I'm gonna stab you.
You gonna say, oh, you want to be a guala when it's time to deal with? All right.
No, I'm gonna give you a chance to live.
Best voice. Who got the best voice in rap?
Best voice?
Or some of the best voices?
He said
It's subjective.
Yeah, well, it's all subjective.
who you like whispering in your ear? Is that what
Yeah. Who you want to whisper a sweet rap?
That nigga say LL.
Big LA.
Big LA.
That's funny. You say Big LA. I would say, I like, pause, Big L's rap voice.
Hey, yo. Why? Pink cookies in a plastic bag?
No, I said Big L.
Big
not
L.
Big LA.
Nah,
Big
you talking
L.
about Big LA.
No one's ever called him that.
You do.
Except for us on this podcast.
Scarface got a very distinctive
Scarface?
Yeah.
Definitely. Look. Yo, on some local shit, you know who got a dope ass rap voice that resonates in any room that they rapping in? You know who I'm gonna say? Local shit. If you guess, you probably guess the wrong person. But it's a close friend of the show, man.
Dre artist.
JB.
Oh, yeah.
JB, his voice, something about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I I'm envious slightly of his rap voice.
His vocals.
I was gonna say vocal range, but I don't think that was the right way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's not a singer.
Yeah, his rap voice. But the rap voice does matter, and that's the thing that like a lot of people don't they take it for granted. They think that like, yo, rapping is just talking on the beat. It's like, no, nigga, you are tailoring. You should be trying to tailor the sonics of your voice to mesh with the composition of this music. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the same as a classically trained singer. You know, it's not the same. We're talking about chords and, you know, the notes that they're hitting. But it does have to be pleasing to the ear, you know, because some people can be the most lyrically inclined niggas.
Yo, if I cut your beard off, you'd never come to me again? Pause and get a haircut? I wouldn't.
I mean, you'll joke.
What if it was an accident?
You'll joke about
What if it was an accident?
You're too much of a professional to make an accident like that.
What if
You're too good of a barber to
but
have
just
an
what if it
accident.
just happened that way?
You would never do that.
What if
You're
somebody
too good.
paid?
You're so good at cutting hair.
What if somebody paid me to do it?
The way your hair is
What if
cutting,
somebody paid me to do it?
you don't got a price.
I hate for it to be this way.
Yo,
What happened?
yeah. I hate for it to be this way.
Wow, nah, I'm just confused at the mouth cutout part. I ain't really know how to. Oh my God, put it away.
Nigga made a ski mask out of a t-shirt sleeve.
That was the scariest part of the ski mask was the fact that his mouth was out.
Say no eyes is just a mouth.
It was a glory hole.
Yeah, it's just no.
Nigga was wearing a glory hole.
He said you got a glory hole ski mask. I'm dead. Dude, that wasn't my joke, yo. I take credit for it. Yo. Oh, man.
Hey, yo. This nigga said, yeah, let me want the mouth out.
That was the scariest
No,
part.
not that one. To want the mouth out.
Yo. Excuse me. Do you have any ski masks with the mouth? The mouth part? I gotta be able to use my mouth.
Hey, yo. I want to see what I'm doing. Yo, boy.
That nigga, this ski mask with Pensacola Mark. You went to Pensacola Mark and got that joint?
Talconi.
Laying in the parking lot where it used to be.
Oh man,
He said Talconi.
Taconi, the flea market.
Oh
man, yeah, I'm crying. I feel my tear ducts.
Yo, nigga had a wrestling mask on. Nacho Libre, nigga.
Yeah, Lucha Libre.
Oh man.
Yo, that shit scared me though. I ain't gonna front. I was really concerned.
Yo.
I was really
Pause. Nigga just saw a mouth.
Yo.
I hate to do this.
Yeah,
I bet you do, nigga.
Like, hold on, bro. What did you say? Hold on. What the fuck?
I bet you do hate to do that.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, man.
Man. Throw that shit away, man.
I can't get robbed by no nigga with this mouth.
Put your mouth away, cuz. Like,
What's wrong with this?
Yeah, I put this shit on in the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
yo.
The cops come, scoop him like, yeah, some nigga had a ski mask on with his mouth out.
Yo, that shit not a shiesty. It's a zesty, nigga.
Nigga said he got a zesty on. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
All right.
No.
I bet it is.
Yo, this is a wild fucking time. But all right, every week on the Watch This podcast, we add a song to our playlist.
Nah, no, we don't.
Yeah, we do. I don't know whose turn it is.
Oh, it's not mine.
We got a playlist on Tidal. It's called the Watch This playlist, and every week we add a song, and we try to figure out who the fuck turn it is to add a song. And typically,
I think it's Truth turn because
It might be.
I don't know.
I have a.
I feel like Truth added one. Nah, I think if I could tell, it's so funny because usually I could tell by the songs who added it.
Girl, Shut the Fuck Up by Sugar Free.
Yeah, it'd be true. All right. So ER Black was that week. The week before was Dre.
And then you.
Goldmine. Oh, no. That had to be G Will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, before that, it was him. He put Flex on there.
Oh, so it's Soul Turn.
Before that, it was Mad Hippie, which is actually what Fox put on there. And we had so many guests. Tiny Two Times with her shit on there. Uncle Howdy. Did you put Uncle Howdy on there? West Side Gun?
Yeah.
So it's my turn.
No, I didn't put that on there.
No?
You put that on there.
I don't know that song.
I put it on there then.
You don't know that song?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah. I promise.
All right.
Yo, you cheating cards?
Oh man.
Nah.
Man, who cheating cards?
Everybody that plays cards.
Everybody done cheated.
He said he's
Fuck.
good.
You nigga.
All right. So
It's your turn.
it is my turn. So what I'm gonna
Pick 40 by Scoop.
it's on there probably 3 times.
Oh.
I
I think I chose it.
I'm gonna put shout out to Siegel. I'm gonna put the Beanie freestyle on there from the Rock vs. D Block where he was dissing Nas.
It's on streaming?
It is.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
listening
you
to.
research this.
I've been listening to it I'm listening to that whole tape like all week. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, I'm gonna put that on the drum. Yo, shout out to my Nerd Wednesdays niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a nerd?
Nerd.
I said, can I get a nerd? Nerd. Niggas told me I always gotta say that shit twice. Yeah, shout out to Nerd Wednesdays niggas in the building, man. Shout out to my nigga Syph Dublin in the building with his mouth out.
Hey yo.
My bad.
Hey yo.
It wasn't Syph.
He
It was
doubled down.
It wasn't Syph. It was somebody else.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
It was another nigga. It was another nigga at a shiesty with the mouth out.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I'm about to.
Who had that
That camera still on?
Balenciaga had that. The shiesty with the mouth on it.
This definitely BDSM.
Wow.
He said it's definitely BDSM.
Right.
He's up against one of my little, you know what I mean?
Oh, just nasty.
Just a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. Backed out is
That shit coming
crazy.
back stained up.
Right. Hella white flakes on it.
Watch this.